It's Thursday, and you know what that means. Welcome to episode 324 of Max Wrestling. This is your captain speaking. Coming up this week, we are predicting Double or Nothing and looking to take some gold from bold predictions. He would be here to defend it himself, but unfortunately, Monday Night Raw has scared off Chad.
Hasn't it scared off everybody?
I can't say I blame him. First of all, allow me to welcome my co-horsemen. They are, of course, the podcast machine, Mike Larkin, El Jefe, Moses Marquez, and Travis the Walker Anderson.
Top of the morning.
We got a full house, but we do have a guest, even though Chad is recovering from being experienced Raw.
That's why I don't watch it.
I tried to tell people not to watch it because this is what happens. Chad's rocking in a corner right now, flicking the light on and off.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. I was trying to watch Raw yesterday, right?
Try it.
And I was so damn bored with it. I just completely zoned out, wasn't paying attention. I started doing stuff around the house, and then next thing I know, I'm like, I go back. I'm like, all right, maybe I should peep in and see what's happening. And Keith Lee was on. I was like, what the hell? Turns out I ended up tuning out the entire show and a previous episode came on.
Attaboy.
So I didn't watch any of it.
Oh, you mean you don't want to see the riveting television of Bobby Lashley and his hoes from different area codes?
Nope.
The Bob Father Part 2.
The Bob Father.
Unfortunately, it wasn't better than the first
TikTok
one.
Now I'm seeing dudes using fucking the goddamn Ho Train song.
Yep.
Well, there may be another reason for Chad being afraid, because we're also joined by someone who strikes more fear into him than the Zack Snyder length for Monday Night Raw. But don't be too afraid, it's the human side of the former promo champion, the Demoness.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Nicola.
Hello.
Morning.
Oh, good afternoon.
Now, a lot's happened since you've been on Promo Mania. You've been popping up somewhere else.
Yeah, we've been kind of busy. She heard something and she we all know what the Demoness does best, so she decided to take on or have a go at 3 certain people, but we'll get to that later on.
Yeah. See, I'm not sure if we're building bridges or just burning them right away, because we've had our own issues with Bold and Ryan Squared, but we'll get into that. Now, obviously we've been taking digs at Monday Night Raw, which means we are not reviewing Monday Night Raw this week. So,
Praise Jesus.
If you're watching on YouTube, now is the time to hit the subscribe button, like and share us on Facebook, and subscribe to our audio streams on all podcast platforms. So, no Raw this week. We're not doing it. If you want to know what happened, we probably talked about the same shit last week.
Oh, Adnan and Verk.
So there's a couple of things that didn't happen on Raw that we can talk about. Adnan Verk released after, not mutually parted ways. After, what's it been, 2 months? Not even that.
A month and a half, pretty much.
A month and a half.
7 shows on a month and a half.
6 episodes?
6 or 7 episodes, yep.
Yeah, he was god-awful.
He was. I mean, he's not gonna. I mean, here's the thing about that dude. He talks about travel and his prior other commitments. He's on the MLB Network. I think he's on like 2 podcasts. So he's gonna have stuff to do, and he can just go back to talking about baseball.
Well, that's the thing. You can't have a baseball guy talking wrestling. What the fuck?
Well, now we got an MMA guy gonna talk wrestling.
That should work.
Why is it so difficult to hire a wrestling commentator? Why do they always have to be a Fox analyst or a sportscaster? Yeah, there's no
that
good ones.
And name recognition. Like I know for the longest time they kept teasing the idea of bringing in Daniel Cormier as a commentator. I'm like, well then do that. Like that guy's a fucking wrestling fan at least.
So I'll add on to that because Moses said so eloquently. So Jimmy Smith is the one who's going to play Adnan Verk, former UFC and American Ninja Warrior announcer. It reminds me back in 2005. You know how when Joey Styles came in and replaced JR around the late 2005, early 2006? I believe the original person they were going to have replace him was Mike Goldberg from the UFC because he had tried at that time. So I mean, that would have been interesting having a UFC commentator and announcer be on WWE television at that time.
True.
I'm just glad it's not Eva Marie.
That was
the
my
hell?
idea. Just I thought, how terrible would it be? Everybody's expecting Eva Marie to come back to the ring with all these promos. What if she actually turned out to be a new commentator? That would
Or
be
she's
evolution.
Or she's gonna be like the Sonya Deville of Raw.
That would be even worse.
Well, that preview, man, where she's just talking about role models and bettering herself and all this stuff again, I'm going to say it right now. It's like the Jade Cargill thing for me with AEW. Like, again, beautiful woman, great body. I don't want to see her wrestle.
No.
And I laughed because that I told you guys about that playlist, Eva Marie's greatest moments. What great moments?
How
What the hell
long
you
was
talking-
that video?
Like 8 minutes.
How in the hell
Was
did
it-
they get minutes out of that?
Was it just all of her entrances?
They showed that, and I think
Some
they showed like
photo
her earlier
shoots?
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, they did show, I believe, where she slapped Jerry Lawler when they were introducing the Total Divas cast.
Sorry, slapped Jerry Lawler or slept with Jerry Lawler.
A little bit.
Because I wouldn't be surprised at either one.
Oh, that woman! I swear to God, just that woman. No,
That
you
man.
get rid of Mickey James, you get rid of Peyton Royce and Chelsea Green for this one.
Like I know they brought it back before they fired them all, but obviously they were planning on firing them.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Have I mentioned this company sucks?
have
Yeah,
we
big
mentioned
time.
this company sucks?
well, for me, when it comes to that, besides NXT, I think for me, I can take SmackDown over Raw any day. SmackDown has been a lot better than Raw with Roman
Smack-
Reigns and everybody involved. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
That too, and also the fact that he was rocking out to Boogs on SmackDown.
Absolutely. Yeah, Boogs is the man.
You know what my problem was that everybody was saying about Pat McAfee? Because I did see people complain when Samoa Joe got released. It's like you fire Samoa Joe, but you keep Pat McAfee. I'm like, shut up.
Pat
You know-
McAfee's actually a
First
wrestling
off,
fan.
I'm like, yeah, he's a wrestling fan, and it's not like they fired Joe or they fired Joe to bring him in and play Joe in the ring. If
Right.
Joe wanted to wrestle, okay. Trust me, I would love him on commentary too, but the guy wants to wrestle, so why would he's probably happy he's out, so who fucking cares? So chill the hell out. Pat's doing great, at least I think so. Minus
No.
the whole I'm gonna like imitate Vince McMahon thing just for him not to go for it because nobody imitates me, you fucker. And, and then he shaved for nothing.
Nah, he's the best thing right now with commentary and announcing. Pat McAfee is like fucking killing it on all cylinders. You're right.
Does he make Michael Cole more bearable?
Yes,
Yeah.
I can actually.
That's a
listen.
hell of a talent.
He what is it? How did I put it to my wife? He's so over the top it kind of drowns Michael Cole out,
Yeah.
which reminds me of like the early 2000s when when he was even worse,
Mm-hmm.
and we just get drowned out by who was the guy who would drown him out? Oh, we're
Taz.
okay.
Yeah, he was
Oh,
with Taz
I
or
miss
Jerry Lawler.
Oh, I miss Taz. Oh wait, he's on AEW, so I don't miss Taz.
Yeah, I did miss Taz, and then he started speaking so much on AEW. Now every time he picks up a mic, I'm like,
Brother.
No, I love it.
You don't want to hear Brother? Red Hook section of Brooklyn, New York. Brother.
no, because you know who he reminds me of. Anyway,
I tell him to shut up every time I hear his voice. I'm like, oh, shut the fuck up. Seriously.
with his no neck, long beard, bald head, and baseball cap.
Mm-hmm.
That's that fucking neck life, boy. That's that getting suplexed forever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That stack of dimes you call a neck.
Other news, Mike, which
Yes.
you brought to my attention. One Bea Priestley possibly on her way to NXT.
She will be great. I mean, what they're doing right now with Kaylee Ray and Miko Satomura on the NXT UK brand in the women's division, I cannot wait for their rematch. You had someone like Bea Priestley along there with Isla Dawn and, Piper Niven and so many great talents there. I mean, it's one of those things where if you're not checking out again, and I say this to you, Dazzy Dangerously, bitch, and maybe you, Nicola, which I'm going to say right now, you got to watch it, girl, because I got your back as well. The NXT UK women's division, the NXT UK product, one of the fastest growing stars and one of the fastest growing brands on NXT. So many amazing talents. Women's division, tag division, heavyweight division, headed by Walter. You got to see it. You got to check it out. It's very underrated, and also, I will say, sometimes, in a way, it is better than the normal NXT that we get each and every Tuesday. So, bada bing, bada boom, NXT UK on Thursdays, baby.
Can we move NXT UK to Mondays?
I would love it
Yeah.
if they would be on Mondays. They're
I'd
good.
watch it if it was on Monday.
You know what it is about that too, and some people will complain, oh, there's just a lot of wrestling on that. That's a good thing. We want a lot of good wrestling on there. There's the story that tells it, yes, but if you want to see some high-octane aerial assault and some great wrestling, some chain wrestling, dare I say some catch can, you got to go with NXT UK.
Is it Shawn Michaels in charge of NXT UK?
Hell to the yeah.
Well, there you go.
Looks like I need to start watching.
Yeah.
You got it. I'm going to say, for Kaylee
I gotta
Ray,
at least give it a shot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Kaylee
yeah,
Ray
just for Kaylee Ray.
Kaylee Ray. Hey.
Hold on, wait. I wasn't exactly zoning out, but I was doing some research in the background. So, B. Priestley is a free agent, and she may be heading over that way.
Yeah, she'll do great in that division.
Because that totally is like a part of a bunch of random rumors that I've been hearing about Will wanting out of New Japan to follow her to the U.S. or to the at least back home to the U.K. Other than that, I know his injury is pretty bad. Like, I know he posted that he's got to get an MRI on his low back now too, and his neck is fucked. But apparently he was cleared enough to wrestle, according to New Japan officials. So, and then now the giant rumor is now that against, I guess she's going, NXT, aka WWE, looks like he wants out too. So I don't know. I don't know how much truth there is to that. I mean, I know he loves Japan, so I don't think he's gonna go run into WWE, but who knows?
Well, 35 office employees left WWE this week.
Yeah. Oofa.
One of them being Alex McCarthy, who is, or was, the International Vice President of Communications, basically WWE's PR guy for the UK. Gone.
Gone, eh?
And the worst thing about it is everybody that's left now has to report directly to Kevin Dunne.
Fuck
Oh,
that.
gross.
Fuck beaver teeth,
So-
motherfucker.
I'd rather be fired.
Right?
I remember that one time on TV. I think was it William Regal or one of them was in the production truck. I think it might have been Eric Bischoff just yelling and berating him.
Yes, it was
That
Eric
made-
Bischoff.
Eric Bischoff, thank you. Made me laugh so hard. It did. Just because you know what it is too. Because ever since the documentary came out, when he's the one who told JR he's dead and we're back in 3, 2, 1,
Oh,
that put the nail in my coffin for him.
yeah. That's absolutely Kevin Dunne.
Yep, Kevin Dunne.
I mean, you can see why they have to keep firing so many people when they're making millions all the time.
Well, you can also see him that's very visible. If you go back and watch Tough Enough 2, he's on there with a lot of the judges and friggin' just everybody from JR, just to everybody on that show. But it's one of those things where Kevin Dunne is a part of it because he's big into that reality show stuff. He's the guy with the Diva Search and shit like that. So that's why he was mostly involved with all that crap.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he was shown quite a lot on Tough Enough, unfortunately.
Unfortunately so.
One
But
of
hey,
the
that
reasons
gave,
I never watched Tough Enough.
well, hey, it gave us John Morrison, it gave us Matt Capitelli, it gave us The Miz, it gave us friggin' Maven, for God's sake, and Nydia. So that's giggity. So, I mean, it's one of those things, man.
Okay, for the good side of WWE, NXT US kicked off with Shotzi and now I don't know how I felt about the opening match because both of them kind of needed the win, but both teams also couldn't afford to lose. It was like Shotzi and Ember just lost their women's tag team titles. We got Dakota, who still keeps getting shafted, and she's obviously the one who took the
fucking
pin.
hate her.
Yeah, why?
I don't know. She's boring.
Oh, you hate her. I thought you said they hate her.
No, I said they, not me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Nope. I don't mind Dakota. She is like a very, very, very bad version of Shawn Michaels right now. And it's fine. And because it's like she knows what she's doing. She knows her role is, meant to be that the whiny little nerd next to the fucking, big dominant champion, which by the way, not a giant fan of the belt around the back as you show off your big back, but whatever, that's your gimmick.
Yeah, I didn't get what she was doing with that. I actually sat there going, okay, is this a thing? Well,
Okay.
all right.
So we're
Okay.
showing off her back.
At
I
least,
got to comment on that.
See your back.
at
like,
least when
seriously.
Ziggler did it, it made sense. He was wiggling his ass.
Wait a minute.
Oh, there you
Hold
go,
on.
right?
It's not like back in the day when Johnny Nitro and Joey Mercury would put the tag title in the crotch.
Ew, okay, I did not need that image in my head. Oh, no.
I mean, Paige did worse things with the belts, but we won't get into that one.
Don't even go there. I've heard about that. That's even worse. Look, I have nightmares already. Don't give me worse ones or normal ones.
Wait, did Demoness get nightmares?
No, she gives me nightmares.
She's channeling her Avenged Sevenfold, is what she's doing. When it comes to life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's your fucking nightmare.
Hell yeah.
This rivalry doesn't seem to be done though, because of course, as we said, Shotzi and Ember got the win. Raquel then beat the crap out of him after the match, which Travis, I'm sure, didn't enjoy seeing Shotzi bounce off the friggin' barricade.
Ouch.
Hell no.
No, that shit
I was
sucked.
mad as hell. Like I was watching that part, and like my daughter came running into the room, was like, "What's wrong, Daddy? What's wrong? What happened? What happened?" I'm like, "They're beating up my girl."
At least you said it the right way.
Following this, a little bit of a banger. Pete Dunne versus Bobby Fish. Bobby Fish's first match back in I don't know how long, but it was Pete Dunne who got the win, because they seem to be pushing Pete Dunne right now. Peter Dunne.
Peter
Dune.
Good stuff as always.
Oh yeah.
I mean, hopefully they're pushing him towards Karrion Kross, because okay, we've had enough Kross and Balor now.
Yeah, right. You know that's not gonna fucking stop no time soon.
And I don't know what the hell's going on with Kyle O'Reilly.
Well, what's the number one contender? Was it Pete Dunne, Kyle O'Reilly, and who was the other one?
Pete Dunne, Kyle O'Reilly, Johnny Gargano.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, because I don't think it's gonna be Johnny. I think I really like him in the comedy role where he's just a fucking doofus. So there's that. I feel like they're gonna throw Pete right into it. I feel like he's got the most momentum, and I don't know. Maybe they think fucking cool Kyle's not as cool as they thought he was. So I don't fucking know.
Yeah, the whole double denim thing kind of backfired.
Yeah, the Canadian tuxedo.
We don't need cool Kyle. Just be Kyle who you were before. We love that Kyle O'Reilly. Just be a badass.
Yeah, right. Hey, did fucking Kross hurt his shoulder, right? Not his bicep?
Kross always hurts his shoulder.
Okay, I just wanted him. I was like, because I'm like wondering why this fucking dweeb's wearing a goddamn elbow pad.
Does he not? No, he doesn't normally wear one.
No.
It always freaks me out when they wear pads when they don't normally. Like when Randy Orton stopped wearing knee pads.
I'm like, what the hell's going on?
And then there was a time when
guys are injured.
Yeah. Then there was a time he suddenly started wearing elbow pads. You're like, what are you doing? That's not your attire.
That's not you, bro.
Now for the Hit Row promo, or the Skid Row promo.
I loved it.
It was good. It was better than the last two, but there was one line that really grinded my gears.
Uh-oh.
What's the big one's name?
AJ from the most haunted treasures.
Yeah, he's got like two different names. His line was, "What's Godzilla to King Kong?" Well, I hate to break it to you, but spoiler alert, Godzilla whooped his ass.
Yeah, but he's more referring to the rap lingo.
Unless he's referring to the original King Kong versus Godzilla, because Kong won that one.
Yes.
And then swam away, even though apes are afraid of water.
You know, I got to say about this promo, very ghetto fabulous vibes. And I also would like to say, when it comes to the tag titles, whether it be him or whether it be the artist formerly known as Tahuti Miles, I look at it from a stance too. They're ready to throw some D's on that bitch. That's all I got to say about that.
What's that dude's name?
He used to formerly be Tahuti Miles. Now what the hell?
No, it's something Top Dollar. That's what his name is. Top Dollar.
Top Dollar.
How the hell did you not come up with that shit sooner? That's cool.
I gotta say,
I like this group.
It's growing on me. It's growing on me.
I like this group. Swerve is like, he's getting on my nerves because he's kind of like this, like the same old guy, but at least he's not like the fucking rainbow-haired weirdo that he was 2.5 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
He's finally got away from goddamn Leon Ruff.
I just find the random rhyming cringy, like when somebody says something and somebody else says something that rhymes.
Yeah, but I mean, at least it works way better than Max Caster.
Oh, I hate that guy.
I hate him.
Exactly.
But I also look at it from his stance too. Like you and I mean, we've seen Shane Strickland from his days as Killshot and Lucha Underground, so we're both pulling for him there, Moses.
Oh yeah, well I've seen that. I saw his whole indie run, MLW World Champ, the whole everything. Yeah, I'm a huge Shane Strickland fan. Like I want the world for this guy because the fact is I feel he's beyond talented. It's just like that's the problem when you get to WWE. They don't know what to do with. Oh, we're gonna have to remake you into. Fuck, we didn't think this through. Yeah, we know.
Now you know.
Oh, there you go.
Goddamn.
You know what's interesting too? When I look at his initials, ISS. I like Isaiah Soros Scott. I've always liked it with the initials ISS. And no, I'm not talking about in-school suspension. So I mean, that's another
I
plus.
was just about to say the same thing. I was like, wait, what? You're bringing back my childhood when I would get suspended.
Yep.
We kept it simple. We just called it isolation.
Oh wow, that's not fucking terrible.
Hey man,
That's not gonna scar a child forever.
Bro, we had the timeout room at East Islip High School. I felt like I was back in kindergarten. We actually had a thing called the timeout room. It was redonk. It wasn't ridiculous. It was redonkulous. Go ahead.
I like the name isolation because every time I hear that word, I think of the Alter Bridge song, and it's awesome.
All right. Yes.
Okay, I dig it.
I had that too. Isolation. No, Scar Kids, no. And before you ask, yes, I did spend at least maybe 3 or 4 times in isolation. But that was a long time ago, being H and everything.
Yeah, I think we'll all take that over to Kane.
Yep.
Yeah, any day of the week.
Although maybe
I'm
some in
not
this,
that old, though.
maybe some in this generation could do with a Kane.
Yeah, definitely.
But anyway,
Agreed.
it was a bad week on NXT for Travis this week because Kaden Carter also got her ass whooped by Mercedes Martinez.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, was that her?
Yeah,
Was
and
that Kaden Carter for real?
Yeah.
that was Kaden, and interestingly enough,
It did not look like her. I swear to something about her was like, that's not Kaden Carter.
Casey Catanzaro is no longer listed on the NXT roster.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, because like even Caden's like freaking posting all kinds of stuff by herself. Like she's not posting nothing with her or anything. So I don't know what's going on there.
I mean, as far as I know,
maybe
she's still
she's
signed
done
with
again?
NXT.
But didn't she already like retire once?
Yeah. It could be a similar situation to Kylie Ray.
I'm gonna retire to leave and go over here and make Travis mad.
It won't make Travis
Casey-
mad. He'll be happy if she goes to
Cat-
AEW, right?
Like Cat and
They would
Zaro
use-
can, like stay gone. I don't care. Like
okay.
I'm not
God,
bothered.
the fucking thoughts that just went through my head with that one statement. Oh, her to AEW. Oh my God. Talk
Oh.
about the like, bro. Like, you think Britt
Uh.
Baker is a fucking star? Let fucking TK and fucking Kenny Omega get a hold of this little girl. Oh my God.
That would be interesting.
And
but
she's
at the same time,
adorable.
like,
Wait a minute. Hold on. That wasn't Kaden Carter. That was Zeta Ramir.
See, thank you.
Was it?
Yeah.
Shows how
I
much
was about
attention
to
I
That
paid.
does
Well,
not
they have
know
similar
Caden
hair.
Carter, bro.
They have
Because
said
home
that.
girl
that's why I
is-
said no comment
say, 'cause
because I
Caden's
fell
short.
asleep.
See,
I slept halfway
I-
through.
two things. That's how similar they look, and that's how short the match was.
Mhm.
Facts and facts.
Yeah, Zeta Ramirez. I think. Wait, that's the girl that jobbed to freaking
You know
Saraya
what?
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I remember her then, and I remember then thinking, oh, is that no, that's not Kaden Carter. Stop looking like each other. Gonna have some twin magic going on up in here.
Up in here.
Oh,
Up in
oh
here.
yeah, didn't you get taller all of a sudden? No.
Yeah, I pretty much like fell asleep after Bronson Reed's little speech. I maybe missed a little bit before.
I mean,
I missed a lot.
the match wasn't the biggest story here anyway. It was what happened after the match, as Mercedes seems to be the new target of Boa and Xia Li.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
cool
'cause
with
that's
that.
not weird.
I'm cool with that.
I want to
I
see
don't hate
Boa
it.
wrestle.
Yeah, seriously, like fucking do something, pal.
He's just become Xia Li's chauffeur.
Wait, hold on. Okay.
And apparently,
You know
he just
what
likes to stalk people in the hallway.
You know
Yeah.
what he is? He is the equivalent of Lord Tensai and Sakamoto. He's Sakamoto.
I never thought of it like that. That's funny.
He is like, okay, I'll make it like this. We had Tajiri, right? He is their Akio and Sakota.
Like the two dudes holding the rope as you're about to choppy the pee-pee.
Oh.
Yup, yup. Oh,
Ugh. All right. We already mentioned the $1 million face-off,
oh.
which
I
started out
hated
pretty
this.
cool, and Cameron Grimes really made me feel sorry for him. Like, why are you doing this to me, man? I wasn't always rich.
That was my favorite part. I wasn't always rich, and then I thought I could, humiliate people with money, and they'd still like me. And I'm like, wait, what? Is that what all rich people think?
And he referenced the basketball too. I thought it was
Oh, yeah,
okay
that
to
was
kick a
great.
basketball as a kid's dribbling.
And then, of course, fucking out comes this dweeb who had to fucking ruin the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goddamn LA Knight, you fucker.
So my line of thinking is Cameron Grimes turning face, and possibly there's talk about bringing back the $1 million championship. I think it'd look good on LA Knight.
I think it would be no, I think Cameron would win it. I think it's going to be a match between the two of them, LA Knight and Cameron Grimes, in your house, and
See,
the $1 million belt will be on the line.
When I looked at LA Knight and Ted DiBiase side by side, all I saw was Ted DiBiase and the Ringmaster.
Yep. Same vibes.
I was really hoping that Ted DiBiase Jr. was going to have like a comeback.
Yeah.
I was kind of
He's
hoping.
No, he's too busy being a high school football coach.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, I'm going to say right now, I missed the DiBiase parties. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Posse.
There you go, the posse.
That's what I just said, the DiBiase posse.
I think he said potty.
I heard
said
party.
All right, well, I said
I was
posse.
like, wait, there was a party? Who's party? Who's doing a party?
All right, well, whatever. I probably did say party.
I'll go to a millionaire's party. As long as I ain't serving White Claw.
White Claw and Whoppers for the masses. Oh,
I'll take the Whoppers,
It's
but you can
TK's
keep the White
party.
Claw.
Boy, they're not too bad.
What about Five Guys, man?
Ah, drooling on the microphone right now.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Now, somebody else who is drooling is Indy Hartwell.
Oh,
Oh, this
Poor
She
girl.
broke his heart.
Ah.
about 4 months ago, I hated this fucking dweeb, and he was the fucking creep from the creep farm that all of a sudden became athletic and this and that, and I hated his gimmick, and then he slowly grew on me, and now I feel bad for him.
all right.
It was
Yes.
a nice little segment.
You poor bastard.
Well, first and foremost,
of all
my
the
problem
people-
with you, and I say this, Moses, is because when you talk about how he was a dweeb, watch his Impact run. All right, watch the Impact run.
Yeah, but he was a
telling him,
creepy dweeb then, too.
He was, but this is much better than friggin' falling in love with Christy Hemme because his mom's name was Christy.
Yeah, that's
That
weird.
was weird.
That's way fucking weird.
What was his nickname? Creepy Bastard, weren't it? Or something like that?
Yes, yes.
I was
Christy.
chanting that all the time.
Why did you say that name?
Christ, Impact, don't pull no punches while you're at it.
Now,
I love those chants. Creepy bastard.
Bastard. I used to love chanting that.
What was
Now I'm the creepy bastard. That makes sense.
the funny part about that is if you remember, like during that whole entire storyline, Christy Hemme actually sang his theme song.
Because, again, that's not weird.
Exactly.
No.
I
Not
don't,
the fact that he had a doll with him that he looked like you. No, yeah. Like I
Yeah.
said, I'm now the creepy one. So whatever.
and of all the people to lead Indy to the right room, little Drake Maverick.
Oh, yeah.
What a kind soul. What a kind
Yeah.
soul.
Shut up, Everrise, fucking fat Matt and Nut Nick.
There you go.
You
This
looking for
fucking-
Dexter in that dark room over there?
We're gonna make fun of that Canadian accent.
He's not Canadian. He's a Brummie.
Oh, not you. I was talking. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Fat Mac. I was going towards Fat Matt. I'm sorry.
Oh, he's all, what do you want to do? You want to take a swing at me? And I'm like, why in the fuck are you yelling at a girl to take a swing at you? Like,
That's what,
in the
that's
fuck
what he
is...
did to Raquel in Dakota, though. He did the same
I know. That's what my fucking problem with this dweeb is. I'm like, you just want to pick a fight with a girl, like, and then the one big girl punked you, dude. Like, did you not learn your lesson?
Dads, can you please do Drake Maverick's accent again?
You looking for Dexter? He's in that dark room over there.
Thank you.
That's pretty good.
That's nailed it, that is.
Yeah, poor Indy found all these heartbroken drawings from Dexter scattered all over the room.
All over the place.
Oh.
The creepy fuck has a heart.
Like, all the matches on NXT are great, but as far as storylines go, this is the one I'm most interested in.
Yeah, this is like the one thing that Road Dogg can actually write.
Something
like
tells
creepy
me it's not
breakups.
Road Dogg writing this one because it's actually good.
Oh God, I hope not. So yeah, maybe I'm hoping I'm wrong. Maybe somebody else is like, you know what? Let me just handle this on my own.
Maybe Sean.
Oh please. That or what happened to Hunter? Hunter don't write nothing no more. He's the fucking old man now. He don't do shit.
It would make sense for Sean to write it. I mean, he is the Heartbreak Kid.
There you go.
Yeah.
He had many love triangles.
Yes, he did. And rectangles and pentangles.
The whole night.
Whole shebang.
So, Travis had a bad start with Shotzi. Then I had a bad start because I've been talking about Cora Jade coming to NXT since last year. And unfortunately, she was the one I had to job to Frankie Monet in her debut match.
Or Elena Black, man, our girl.
That's it, yeah. Elena Black, Cora Jade.
Mm-hmm.
Her first match, Frankie Monet's first match, and of course it's a squash for Frankie. But, I mean, on the plus side, Frankie looked great.
Yeah.
Road to Valhalla, brother. Road to Valhalla.
Moses, yeah, it was alright.
Eh.
It was what you would expect from her. At least, she wasn't ruined or anything.
I was just gonna say, I was like, I've seen all of her matches, and I'm like, they're all basically the same shit.
It was also one of those rare occasions where somebody debuts in NXT, and I don't hate their music.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Like, it fits her perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Bronson Reed, as we said, had a little face-to-face. Well, he cut a little speech. And it seems now he's going to be feuding with Santos Escobar for the North American title, which doesn't include Canada, apparently.
That part killed me. I'm like,
What about
there,
Canada?
like,
we
what?
talked about this. It doesn't include Canada.
And I'm just like, but it's got Canada on it, you dipshit. Like, look at the belt. But then he's like, but it's got Mexico on it. So it means, I'm like, whatever, you're a fucking moron. But I hope you guys have a good match. You're still an idiot.
It was funny because I had a similar discussion earlier yesterday with Amir over how the UK is made up of different countries and we're not all part of England.
Yep. Best way to confuse everybody. But yeah.
Yeah, right.
So it's four countries, but it's all a country together? Yeah.
Yes. Parts, maybe? But, yeah.
So enlighten me. How many countries are in the UK?
4. So England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, Wales, and then the UK itself is a country.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yep.
See, I used to think of it much simpler as it's 4 countries and 1 nation, but apparently UK is a country too.
Yeah. Oh, well, you just taught me something because I thought the same as you for a very long time. Okay.
See, that makes more sense when you simplified it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, but it's to us, it's a country. But
The
okay.
way I explained it to Amir was, imagine the UK as the USA, but instead of states, we've got countries inside of it.
I dig it.
Yeah.
I understand it, but goddamn you, educational system, for fucking my life up.
This is like the metric system all over again.
Right?
And finally, main events. Karrion Kross retains the NXT title against Finn Balor. I mean, It was a banger of a match, but I'm kind of done with the rematches now. I want to see something fresh.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't want to go as far as saying a banger. I mean, I enjoyed it. It was very brutal. I'll give it that. They beat the fuck out of each other, which is I would expect nothing less from these two guys. But that's now the next question. Who's going to beat the shit out of Karrion Kross in the next match, or vice versa? So my immediate guess is going to be Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
Even though I wouldn't hate Cool Kyle, but I think Pete Dunne's the guy.
There's one other guy for the job. Or can
Yeah.
take on Karrion Kross. Do you like Maverick?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Well,
Hey,
I mean, at the same
Russell-
time, Pete Dunne's got the same accent, so
Well, Rockstar Spud Big Maverick there did get to face Kurt Angle for the world title back in the day.
oh
So,
yeah.
hey, huh?
Not
He
to
did.
mention having a banger main event with EC3.
That he did, where he got his hair shaved. Yep.
That was a fun.
And having his leg broken by a willow, that was quite fun.
Willow.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh, you're fine. The Three Willows is what led to the start of Broken Matt Hardy, which I remember watching
Oh,
that back in
fuck that
2016. Yes, I remember watching that in 2016. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? And then this whole final deletion, everything takes over.
What was Jeff Hardy's other character called? The crazy dude with the weed whacker.
Oh, Itchweed.
Itchweed.
Wow.
That
We
was
didn't
the
see
only
enough
one that
Edgeweed.
confused me when he first appeared. I was like, what the fuck is that?
He
And
was
then he
like-
threw something at Rosemary's head, and I was like, oh, actually, yeah, I like you, but I'm
was
still
like-
going for Rosemary right now.
He was like Bushmouth. Hey man, Itchweed man, Jeff Hardy man. I was like talking really fast like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to see more Itchweed.
Boomhauser?
Yeah, more of it would have been funnier. Well, yeah, cool.
Well, people would bitch because it's characters from the Hardy Show. Like people watch the Hardy Show, they have a following. You know what I'm saying? People are gonna know who Itchweed is and all this stuff. They get it. They're in on it.
Yeah, but they were only watching purely because of Jeff Hardy, not because
Exactly.
of Matt Hardy. So, yeah.
Agree.
I mean, I don't think you needed to know the background. I never knew
Oh.
about the Hardy Show, and I loved Itchweed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Exactly.
There was a show.
Fuck you, Matt Hardy.
Yeah, there's
They
a
had
show me
man.
the show.
I had no idea they had a show.
Is there a box set or something?
I don't think how long was this series, or wasn't it even a big thing, or was it a thing?
Well, I remember back in the day they did show when Matt Hardy, Lita, and Edge, that whole triangle thing back in 05 where he shot the poster of Lita after they broke up. So yeah, I remember that.
Oh.
And then he ran it over the poster with his car. Yep.
Aw, I found it on Amazon. The Hardy Show Season 1, $20, currently unavailable.
Mm.
Motherfuckers.
Says you.
This was around the time when they did like the shoot interviews with Wade Keller. So yeah, that was around that time, like 05, 06. Yep.
There's 3 seasons, 4, 5 seasons, plus specials.
There was a lot of there was pranks they did. They threw eggs at each other. It was one of those kind of things.
I
What,
still
like-
want to see it.
What, like Jackass, but not Jackass?
Correct. Yep.
Yeah.
Beautifully said.
She said like Jackass, but not like Jackass.
Well, nothing's just you got Jackass, or it's not Jackass. It's just that line, isn't it? Stupid shit, not stupid shit. Fair enough.
Yeah, Dirty Sanchez tried to fill that void.
Yeah, they did. And, yeah.
It's like the Indian doing the For Your Virgin. A Dirty Sanchez. That whole thing. Yep.
Dirty Sanchez was basically the Welsh version of Jackass.
Yep. And they did a lot more, I think, than what Jackass did, didn't they? They went a bit more extreme.
Just yeah. They were more
Yeah.
about pain and rather than stupid.
It reminds me of
Yep.
when Bob Saget
I
would
used
get
to watch
those.
that as well.
It's like when Bob Saget used to get those videos on America's Funniest Home Videos where that guy died after jumping off something really, really high, and they would do these stupid things that you couldn't air on America's Funniest Home Videos, but they would do it anyway just to be jackasses.
Well,
Well, no one actually died, though, on them shows.
I know, but I'm just saying there was some where the guy actually did die, the one that he sent in, and it was just ridiculous. That like Bob Saget has told that story though, not on Jackass, but with America's Funniest Home Videos.
okay, well apparently there's a few episodes of the Hardy Show on YouTube. I don't know if they're all on there. I'm gonna research it and find out, and I may have a late night tonight. Were all the episodes like 6 minutes, Mike?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, then there's quite a lot. Possibly all of them. I will definitely be researching that.
Hey, this is Tommy Dreamer.
Hey, this is the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy.
This is the voice of Killer Kross.
Hey everybody, it's the interview queen Alicia Atute here, and you are currently listening to the Max Wrestling Podcast.
What's up, everybody? This is AJ Kirsch, and you're listening to the Max Wrestling Podcast.
This is the CEO of Shane Taylor Promotions and Ring of Honor superstar Shane Taylor, and you are listening to the Max Wrestling Podcast.
Hey, yo, what up? It's Darby Allin.
And you're listening to the Max Wrestling Podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Madhouse.
Welcome to the Madhouse.
Giving you all your wrestling information to the extreme.
And right about now, we're about to take it to the max.
It's time to take it to the max.
It's time to take it to the max.
It's time to take it to the max.
And we're about to take it to the max.
This is Max Wrestling, and if you prefer your podcast in audio form only, we are on SoundCloud, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, and CastBox.
I hate you.
It was either him saying it or me saying it, but yeah.
Nicola, would you like to let it out? You want to let it out, a little cast box?
No.
Okay.
Not as loud as you anyway.
I heard the breath, and I took my headphones off, and it was the wisest decision of my life.
Yeah, at least he pre-warned us.
No, he didn't. I fucking heard and I'm like, nope.
That was the pre-warning.
Not playing that shit.
If Mike inhales, that's a warning.
No, the warning is Daz saying cast bids on
Yes.
or cast box, and I just throw my damn headset. And I could it probably woke up my son that's all the way on the other side of the damn house.
Well, my dog's downstairs and he's just all of a sudden run up the stairs, so he definitely heard you. Trust me.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the dog started howling.
No, you would have heard him. And normally my dog kicks off at anything, so yeah.
Now then, last 2 weeks we've had some bad news. This week we have good news. It is time for Shit Marks Say.
It's still real to me, damn it!
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay, first one. Actually, they're both hot takes, which was very brave to post. First one. I hate to say it, but Roman is better than The Rock.
Okay, that's a little much.
Come on now.
What?
What?
How?
Yes, how? The Rock was on a show which had like 7 to 8 million viewers a week. Roman is on a show that gets like 2.
Hey, pal. Let's check me. Hey, they named a show after The Rock's word.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see no tribal chief show, motherfucker.
They,
Fucking ridiculous.
don't get me wrong, Roman is very much improved as a heel, and he's very much improved on the mic. But I don't think anybody can touch The Rock on the mic in his prime.
No. Hell, I don't know anybody that can touch The Rock on the mic now. Like, the guy's been out of the business for fucking years. I bet you he could still cut a fucking promo on 95% of the roster. Actually, 100% of the roster.
Well, yeah, because
The only
100%
guy
of the roster use scripts.
Well, there you go. I was gonna say the only guy that can get away with it would probably be Cameron Grimes.
Hey, man, if The Rock can go in the ring with Eugene and call the coach a popcorn fart and still just have everybody chant popcorn fart, you know. You know.
I'm just picturing Cameron Grimes and The Rock now. Dwayne, why'd you do this to me?
I was just looking up to you.
I get up at 4 a.m. and go to the gym just like you.
Matter. That'd be great. Oh, that would be great. Look what I did. I've ruined myself.
I like tequila.
I'll invest in your little tequila company.
And when I
Make
say
it better,
invest,
dude.
I mean drink.
I mean, there you go. Adam.
So yeah, Roman better than The Rock. Very brave take, but no.
No.
Roman doesn't generate nearly as much profit as The Rock did, or is a household name. Everybody in Western Hemisphere knows who The Rock is. Only wrestling fans know who Roman Reigns is.
Mm-hmm.
Now, next hot take. Not quite as controversial, but Pat McAfee and Michael Cole are a better commentary team than King and good old JR.
I'll punch him in the face right now.
Yep.
Pat McAfee's good. Michael Cole is the worst. And even though King is terrible now, back then it worked with Jim Ross, and they were a perfect team.
Yep.
They were the voice of my childhood. Voices.
And trust me, it's not just nostalgia that made these guys so great, because I'm going back and watching them, and they're still great. You know who still sucks too? Michael Cole.
Michael Cole sucked for 20 years.
And yet he's still fucking there.
The great thing about King and JR was how much emotion they poured into it. Jim Ross got so bowled up.
Oh yeah, he would get mad. He would just get mad at the outcome. You son of a bitch! Like, whoa, hey.
And he still does now a little bit.
Yeah, but he's old and not as. I mean, he can get as invested, but like back then it was like he was always invested.
Yeah, I was want to say how much JR's improved in AEW. Like, obviously there was some teething troubles early on, but he's really settled in. He knows who everybody is. He's not making as many mistakes.
We're not hearing the Jungle Jack. Jack's the Jungs, but the Jungle, you know, he's not mixing up names and shit.
I think maybe he was nervous to get back into a regular seat originally, and now he's just back in his flow.
Yep.
Ah, you son of a bitch, why'd you do that?
Love that.
So there we go. Shit marks say 2 hot takes, and we don't agree with either of them.
Hold on, I got one more real quick.
Okay, I love it when you guys have some, because I don't know anything about them.
Because I was scrolling on TikTok, and I was just like, might as well. And there was a dude, because fucking this is what TikTok is for. That, you know, you fucking post words as you're doing a video. The entire thing was like arguments between WWE fans and AEW fans. And the first thing that is on this video is AEW fans saying like, oh, I forgot what the fucking music, I think it was like SpongeBob or Squidward bitching or something like that. Yeah, Squidward bitching. And the whole thing was, it was AEW fans don't watch Ring of Honor. And then I looked down at the comments, and every motherfucker is agreeing with this dweeb. Oh, the AEW fans have never even heard what Ring of Honor is. What's a Ring of Honor? All this other stuff. And so I just politely wrote, you do know that like 80% of AEW's roster made Ring of Honor famous again, right? That's not true. I was like, Young Bucks, SCU, Kenny Omega, who when he came in from time to time, I was like, you know, fucking who else is on that got in the AEW roster that was Ring of Honor? I named them, but it was like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you like, I get that you're all stupid. Like, that's fine. I understand that. I'm not going to get over that fact, but it's like how naive, like fucking, you know, Colt Cabana was Mr. Ring of Honor, for fuck's sake. Like, you kidding me?
Hey man, when it comes to Colt Cabana, I was there when it was him and Christian Cage taking on Christopher Daniels and Bryan Danielson, and Colt Cabana goes for an Asahi moonsault onto Christopher Daniels. Dude was coming up short, and he legit yelled to Christopher Daniels to catch him, and I about died. It was hilarious.
Oh, that's the TNA days.
Well, no, it was Ring of Honor. It was Christian Cage.
Oh, was?
Yeah, Christian Cage was in Ring of Honor for 2 shows.
Christian Cage was Ring of Honor. You some bitch.
He did the tag match, and he did a one-on-one match with Christopher Daniels. So yeah, Christian Cage did Ring of Honor. Matt Hardy in 05-06 did Ring of Honor. I know.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Hardy brothers, weren't they fucking Ring of Honor champs or something like that?
No, well, the thing too. Oh yeah, the Ring of Honor tag champs. But back in like early 03, after Jeff got released, and he did Willow the Wisp in Ring of Honor, man, and he was all out of his mind. Like, that sucked, and I felt bad. And they booed him out the building, and they wanted Matt. And then we got Matt in 05, and he had some matches with Christopher Daniels. He had some matches with Homicide. He debuted the move known as the Scar. You know what I'm saying? That he does when he was the ice pick, as he called it, when he was cold-blooded Matt Hardy. So there's a lot of, lineage and evolution of his maneuvers there in Ring of Honor as well.
Yeah, I'm not surprised Willow didn't get over in Ring of Honor. They're not really high on gimmicks. It's all wrestling.
You got to say...
They just don't know something good when it's in front of them. That's what that problem is.
You got to say it correctly.
Wrestling.
No, Willow.
Oh, I thought you meant wrestling.
No, Willow. When he's talking
okay.
to
Ring of Honor didn't like Willow.
Willow? Wait, hold on. You also got to say it right like this. When he was feuding with Magnus, this son of a gun said, "Magnus, your raid has no effect on me because I have an umbrella."
All right, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna see Drake Maverick style.
Yes.
Willow, your magic has no effect on me because I've got an umbrella.
Well, first and foremost, that reminds me.
All right, didn't like Willow because he's a gimmick.
You remember when him and EC3 were going to find Willow at the... Do you remember that?
I remember. Drake Maverick was terrified of Willow.
First and foremost, would you rather have EC3 and Spud invade Willow, or would Spud try to get the TNA title from AJ Styles and he's like, I'm sorry. Then he's singing God Save the Queen. Do you know what I mean? That
was great. And it also was very confusing because why did AJ just leave his World Championship right in the living room?
Why? How did he get in his living room? That's what I couldn't work out. I was like, how the fuck did you even get in there? What?
I picked the lock.
Thanks for that, Spud.
Oh, man. I could get used to this. I'll do the old podcast in a Brummie accent. How about that?
Would you rather talk like Drake Maverick or Mason Ryan?
Oh, Mason Ryan's easy. He's from my side of the country, isn't he? Right. Mason, Drake, space apart, social distancing, got it. This is just a trip inside my head this week.
I'm just gonna say, goddamn.
If that's what it's like in your head, I don't want to know what it's like in mine. So yeah.
It could be the coffee.
Yeah, that'll help.
Yeah.
I haven't had coffee yet today. That's a bad thing.
Somebody's gonna get hurt.
Now then, we have the Demoness with us this week in human form, who's been making her presence known on Ryan Squared lately. We have a new little feud in our midst. So where did this come from?
They're dweebs. She don't like dweebs.
Acting like a bunch of fruit bouteilles.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Well, she will be taking on all three of them, Louis Sutcliffe, Ryan Sutcliffe, and Ryan Taylor, against the Demoness in the first ever 3-on-1 promo exhibition at Trivia Takeover 6 Mortal Conflict on June 24th. Plus, the double champ, the Phoenix, has a tough night ahead of him as he will first defend the Max Wrestling World Championship against the queen of RWT herself, the Latino Liege, Mona Lynn. You know what they say, fight fire with fire, although I'm not sure how logical that is because that would just spread the fire.
Mm-hmm. Well, hey, Billy Joel, we didn't start the fire, but in actuality, we are starting some fires right now, bro.
Well, they starting fire. We got a Phoenix and some heat.
Mm-hmm. That heat.
Anyway, it's the third part of the trilogy, as the Phoenix also will be defending the promo championship against Moses Marquez as they look to finally settle a score. Good times. And of course, Trivia Takeover marks the anniversary of the Knowledge Championship, 5 years this year. And as such, it's the return of the Champions Chase. A team of 4, including Chad Malcolm, LJ, Travis, and Moses, will challenge Mike for the Knowledge Championship as they look to build up some team time and make it back safely on the pre-launch show before the final dash on the main show. It all goes down June 22nd and 24th. Go to maxwrestling.net/takeover6 for more information.
I look forward to it. Travis has been doing his studying, and Travis has been doing the damn thing in trivia. Mo, you're doing your thing as always. And, you know, we got Ella coming back, which is nice. And then you got Chad. Why? Because he has to be in there.
Because we own that ass. That's why.
Yeah.
I'm just looking forward to taking down 3 people who keep on trying to abuse that side of my head a lot recently, especially Louis. Ryan is officially terrified, and you can't even say that part of me's name. And Louis just likes to abuse a demoness on Instagram until she told him she had bigger balls than him, and he got very offended. So yeah, she's been talking a lot recently. I know that much.
Well, when Ryan Sutcliffe calls you a crackpot, man, that's not wise.
No, it wasn't.
Pushing the wrong buttons, pal.
Yeah, I don't think these guys know what they got themselves into.
But you all warned him.
We did.
That is what you've all warned him and said, do not mess with a demon. But they just kept on poking at her with a stick.
Hey, we've all been
throwing rocks. I forgot.
Hey, we've all been in the demoness's lair, so we all understand.
They don't.
Well, if they don't know, now they know, man. If you don't know by now, we didn't want you to know. It goes back to John Cena.
There it is.
Yeah, but they will know soon enough. They will know soon enough.
Well, actually, with you being on the show, it is a year ago and a couple of weeks that we had the Shape versus the Demoness in the promo exhibition.
Was it? Oh, wow. Well, that's awesome.
What was the date?
Mike,
you're usually good with these things.
All right, I'll go back and tell you straight up and down like 6 o'clock.
First of all, it was May 12th.
Okay, May 12th. First and foremost, I was going to do the plug, man, because now that you ruined it, I was going to do a plug while I was looking this up.
What did I ruin?
Because I was going to say, if you guys want to go on maxwrestlinguk.weebly.com, we give you your stats and facts. Y'all better get yourself intact. We got promo exhibitions. We got trivia challenges. We got predictions championships. We got a combination of all 3. Get your ass on maxwrestling.uk.weebly.com. CD-ROM. We the bomb. Woo!
Well, it's a good job I ruined it, because it's maxwrestling.net.
Well, we also got maxwrestling.com. It's the same thing. It's the same goddamn thing.
As the Demoness isn't here right now, happy anniversary to the Demoness and the Shape then, on our first bout. There we go. What about that?
Tore it down on post to post.
Yes.
You know what other website we got, Mike?
What's the website?
You gotta respect EvanMcKeeper.com.
Oh, love them. Miss them, and I love them.
Okay. There's no Dynamite this week on the show because it's tomorrow night. It's tomorrow. It wasn't on last night. It was tomorrow, thanks to the NBA.
I'm excited about that.
I straight up almost cried last night.
Yeah, it was a sad, lonely night.
Fear not though, because we do have Double or Nothing to predict.
Yay!
And there is 10 matches.
Oof.
This is going to be a very late Sunday because AEW tends to go over anyway.
I got a 12-pack waiting.
Was it you said yesterday? Unless you're drunk, then you've done something wrong.
Exactly. That's exactly what I wrote in the TSK. I was like, if I don't wake up on Monday hungover, then I did something wrong.
Hey,
well, if I don't wake up on Sunday hungover, I did something wrong.
There you go.
After today, I'm like kid free all weekend, so I'm like, yeah.
Trent's gonna be like, I was hammered Sunday, I was hammered Monday, Tuesday.
I still want to know how Mike Jolly was the morning after the Royal Rumble because he was still playing my drinking game. I gave up on it.
Oh God, yeah, no, I can't.
What is it? I'm kid free Saturday, and tomorrow I'm not having a clue what's going on yet because everyone's not here, so that's going to be fun.
Well, Monday's Memorial Day, so I'm off of work, so.
I think I'll probably have a hangover tomorrow, Saturday, and then be dying on Sunday. So, yeah, it could work. Could work.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll be dying Monday. I'll be getting drunk.
Oh, Travis, turn your phone
tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday.
God damn.
I can't.
Or you'll get drunk cold by the Demoness again. You don't want that happening.
Yeah, you call. You called me Saturday during your little birthday party, and I'm gonna have drinks with you.
All right. Okay. Yeah, that's fair enough. We'll do it that way.
I can't enter this conversation because I'm straight edge, so I'll just let y'all talk on that one.
But are you though?
Have yourself a couple Cokes. You'd be all right. Get you a sugar rush going.
Just not in powder form.
No,
he's on that cheer wine shit.
First and foremost, you stop disrespecting Cheerwine. That is the drink of North Carolina, and you got a friggin'
No, the fuck it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
You want to bet money on that, man? Cheerwine, the home of the North Carolina, man. It's the drink of the Carolinas, brother.
No, it's not.
You never had cheer wine? It's like when bullies go to therapy.
I've had cheer wine, but it's gross.
No, I know it's gross. I saw a TikTok about it, and it was the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen.
I'll have a shandy.
I gotta send it to you guys. I gotta find it.
You.
All right.
Yeah, Mike, you can have a shandy. That one's not too bad.
All right. Well, hey, there you go.
Yeah, you can also get alcohol-free alcohol.
Yeah, you can get alcohol. Was it alcohol-free beer? What is the point in that shit? Seriously.
The beer taste.
Yeah, which you have to get accustomed to anyway.
Yeah, that's true. You really do. Like like I used to always think as a kid, like, oh, I'd just be able to crack a beer and it'd be no big. No. That is not like the light beers. You're like, oh, I'll get used to those. You never really get used to them. Then you're like, oh, I'll get these strong ones. Those you'll like, and either you love them or you hate them. That's what I've gotten to the point where like the strong, darker beers, you're either gonna love them or you're gonna hate them. And I'm like a hate kind of guy.
Like 8 years old, you want a sip? Yeah, I want a sip.
Or I could just be CM Punk and laugh at drunk people, like he talked about in the bar.
Do it.
That's the fun part when someone else is drunk and you stand there watching them laughing. That is always fun. Much more fun.
I get drunk and laugh at drunk people.
Yep.
I can do that too.
Good stuff.
Okay, on the pre-show of Double or Nothing, we have the NWA Women's title on the line: Serena Deeb versus Riho.
I'm going Serena Deeb.
Yeah, pretty safe bet.
I think it's just going to be a banger of a match.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't expect a title change like that on a pre-show.
No, and then on top of that, I don't even think Homegirl is working at all with NWA Riho.
Yeah, exactly. It's just kind of like weird. She barely even works with AEW.
Right?
Is that a full house for Serena Deeb?
Full house.
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
Strangely, this is not on the pre-show. I'm pretty sure it usually is, but I'm guessing it's going to be the opening match instead. Casino Battle Royal for a future AEW World title.
Battle Royale. Sorry. Let's not
get into that one.
Too soon.
I've seen Battle Royale maybe twice.
Twice.
So we have...
There you go, Trav.
No, I'm not going to shout like Mike, but I am going to take a breath for this. Christian Cage, Matt Sydal, Powerhouse Hobbs, Penta El Zero Miedo, Jungle Boy, Matt Hardy, Mark Quinn, Isaiah Cassidy, The Blade, Evil Uno, Colt Cabana, Preston Vance, Griff Garrison, Brian Pillman Jr., Max Caster, asshole, Anthony Bowens, QT Marshall, Nick Camarato, Dustin Rhodes, Lee Johnson, and TBA.
You missed one.
Who did I miss?
Nick Camarato is not Nick Camarato. You get that right, sir. He is Beard Envy.
Beard Envy.
You said asshole. Does that count?
That's Max Caster.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That counted, though.
Who's the TBA guy, you guys think?
TBA, I don't know. Who's a free agent? Who doesn't have a no-compete clause?
I can think of a guy that would show up just to give the big giant middle finger to WWE. Speedball Mike Bailey.
Maybe Impact or New Japan.
My guess would be like Moose.
Oh, Moose
I was thinking that earlier too, but he pretty much already has his title shot. So
let him show up anyway. No, I'm just playing.
That
I don't
would be
EC3.
dope. That would be dope. Oh, I
EC3.
wish. He's out on energy.
That's right. He's
Injury,
injured
isn't he?
again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But
It's
he
not going
pretty
to be
much
anybody
just
from
signed.
New Japan. They have like a COVID lockdown in Japan right now, so I don't know if they're locked down, but COVID's hitting pretty bad again out in Japan, so I don't know what's going on.
What about Rich Swann?
Oh God, please no.
No.
I don't want it to be. Just
no, I don't need that fucking guy on AEW.
Is there
I
anybody
have
from
enough
like
negativity in my life.
previous? Is there anybody from like previous releases that you've
Samoa
forgotten
Joe.
about? Ooh, Ryback.
Oh.
You know what?
No.
Get the fuck off this call right now.
I'm sorry.
When it
I
comes
had
to,
to.
when it comes to Joe, like we've seen him in the Impact stuff for Slammiversary. We also did see those things with Yes and Forgotten. When it comes to Forgotten, I'm thinking that's going to be Steve Cutler because that's Deonna Purrazzo's boyfriend. So I'm thinking she's going to go to Impact. I don't know about the other two though.
Oh, I have a perfect idea of who.
Who?
ELP, baby. El Phantasmo.
Ooh. I could say that.
I mean, he just started working with Impact. I mean, he's not a free agent, but I mean, it's a New Japan guy that's in the States right now.
Yeah.
It could be Rocky Romero. It's another guy who I have a funny feeling is going to be working long term with AEW as of late because I'm hearing he's living in the States right now.
So let me ask about this, Daniel Bryan. What's the situation with that? Or does anybody?
His time's not up yet.
Oh wait, what about Andrade?
But
ooh, I
is
never
there-
thought of that one. That match between him and Kenny Omega is already set in stone.
Yeah, for August.
Yeah, so I mean, you could build to that. But I'm also hearing Daniel doesn't want to do anything in the U.S. right after his release. I'm hearing he wants to go to Mexico.
I haven't heard nothing about Daniel Bryan. Like I've
Yeah,
heard
not even Meltzer seems to know
little-
anything.
I've
Well, you
heard
got to
so
understand, I
little
watched the
about
Total
it.
Divas and the Bellas and all that shit, and all he ever talked about was, if I ever leave WWE, I'm going to Mexico. I'm going to Mexico. I'm going to Mexico. It's a thing that he loves to talk about. And my wife looks at me, what the fuck's up with Mexico? I was like, they have a lot of traditions out there that he loves. Like the masks, the hair, hair versus mask matches, stuff like that. I was like, he's dying for a hair versus mask match.
Yeah.
I know he is because he's said it on multiple occasions.
Well, he's also been talking a hell of a lot about Kenny Omega too.
That's true.
I don't know. Like I pretty much have it narrowed down to TBA and Christian Cage. But with all the feud with Team Taz and Christian Cage, I feel like it's still a little too early for Christian Cage to get that title shot.
Yeah, I also think it would be maybe too obvious to be Christian Cage.
Yeah.
I'm going for a curveball, Jungle Boy.
Hey, there you fucking go, pal. Now I like your style.
I'm going back and I got it pulled up, like everybody that's in there. I'm gonna look at it again.
Yeah, I don't expect everybody to remember the whole names that I rattled off, except for maybe Max Caster, asshole.
Yeah, except you can't forget that fucking guy.
Mike, have you got a pick?
I was gonna say Christian too, but it seemed kind of obvious. But in a way, I would also say Christian because him and Omega would be cool.
It would be a great match, no doubt about it.
I don't think it's going to be Griff Garrison or Brian Pillman Jr. or asshole Caster and Anthony Bowens. I think Dustin Rhodes and QT Marshall have their thing, and Camarado and the Lee Johnson, the Nightmare Factory with Cody. Matt Hardy, fuck no.
Is Andy?
I can only think, besides Jungle Boy, I've got one other guy in this match that's not Christian Cage that I feel like can win it. Otherwise, it's TBA for me. And that one other guy is Penta.
Yeah.
Yep.
Penta's pretty much already had his run with Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking Matt Sydal.
Oh God, no! I don't need to see this fucking slipping on the rope.
I mean,
fuck off.
Well, I mean, like I get it, but at the same time, it's not who I would want. But I'm just trying to look at the possibilities. I'm like, Matt Sydal or Colt Cabana,
Boom, boom.
Unless it's gonna be like freaking Matt Hardy.
No, TBA. I'm leaving it alone. TBA.
All right, that's one for TBA. Is Andy Williams injured? Because the Blade's in the match, but he isn't.
I don't know. Oh, no. He's probably on tour.
Oh, gigging. Okay.
He's still in his band, and I'm pretty sure his band has released a new album.
All right, then. That's fair enough.
God,
So-
what fucking band is he again?
Shit, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I got a computer right in front of me, and I grabbed my phone. What the hell?
Who you
Is there
going?
is there anybody that's been injured on the AEW roster that could be back by now that we may have?
Well, two people who are not in the match that are no longer a tag team. There's Kazarian and Daniels.
It could be Kazarian. I could see that. Nah, I still like the idea of like somebody cool. I don't know, I still have a bad feeling it's gonna be like Moose. It's gonna be cool, but it's not gonna be like over the top.
Yeah, I'm there with you. I'm going TBA. Fuck it.
All right, Nicola.
Nicola, who you picking?
She's muted. She's
Picking her nose.
I have not got. I'm right here. Sorry, I was boiling the kettle and there's a washing machine going off, and I didn't really want you all to hear the background noises. But I have no clue who to go with on that one. Christian Cage.
All right. Well, yeah. Somebody's going for the safe bet.
Yeah, really.
I'm gonna join her. I will also go with the
You're
safe.
sticking with Cage.
Yeah.
Fair dues.
Yeah.
Cage will take it.
I got it on Bleacher Report, and they put their predictions on there, and they went with Cage as well.
Because they're fucking mocked. Goddamn Bleacher Report.
What?
Followed
Yeah,
them
that's-
bastards for years. They're a bunch of marks.
What
just
if
for the simple fact that they went with Christian Cage is why I was not going to go with Christian.
Exactly.
What if the final two are just about to go over the top rope as TBA comes out and it's -1?
Well, I mean,
Oh, I'd
Kenny
fucking
Omega
pop like
and
nobody's business, boy.
9-year-old, I mean, it's not.
Yeah, they're gonna do
not
that so
possible.
Cornette could go nuts.
Yes.
And he just got his new ring music, so
Yeah. Shown to him by Cody, who currently has the worst music, thanks to Snoop
No,
Dogg.
not anymore. Because come Sunday, you gotta
Is
get
he
your
finally
Bibles
changed?
ready
Has he
because it's
announced
coming
this?
back.
Has he announced he's going back to his original theme?
Yes,
Oh, thank you.
it's all over
My
fucking social
Bible
media.
says.
That's goddamn right. You better get your Bibles ready.
Rest in
He's
peace,
ready.
Snoop Dogg
He's
version.
ready.
You were not loved.
Oh my god, I cannot wait for Sunday. It's gonna get fucking loud.
I mean, it makes
It's gonna-
sense. It makes sense to go back to that theme because there's so much hype around him being the American dream and everything that the Snoop Dogg song just wouldn't work.
Fuck no.
Every time he'd come out, all you'd ever hear is someone go, Snoop Dogg again.
Yep, every time we'd be
Wouldn't
like,
it?
up. No, it's still fucking stupid Snoop. God damn it.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it gets
All
to
we
that.
give me goddamn Snoop.
It gets to that point in the song where it's about to drop and then it just turns into Snoop Dogg. Ah,
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
the
that's
ultimate
exactly it.
buzzkill.
You're all
Of
like,
all
is it?
people to
is
be the
it?
buzzkill, though, right, Snoop Dogg?
Yeah. How does that work?
I have no idea.
Ironically, the first line in the song is adrenaline, and as soon as you hear Snoop Dogg, the adrenaline just goes away.
Mhm.
Yeah. I can't wait to sing my Bible says.
Right.
Well, let's go with that match next then. Cody Rhodes, for one night only, the American Dream, rather than American Nightmare, versus Anthony Ogogo, and for some reason, it's all about USA versus UK.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't get that. I really don't.
Well, and they also put the flag on the Cody, so you know.
It's just something to base off of.
Yeah, of course it is.
I mean,
Now, I mean, I would not be surprised if this turns into a long-term thing where they end up having like a flag match. I'm sorry. This is 80s booking written all over it. This has got Dusty Rhodes back in the Georgia days, baby. This is what I'm talking about.
It's like when
this is what this is right now.
It's
I know,
Hacksaw Jim Duggan flag match style.
I hate flag matches, and I remember WWE did something really stupid once, where they had both flags above the ring, and they raised the winning flag into the rafters where you couldn't see it, so all you could see was the losing flag.
Was that the one with La Resistance?
I think it was USA versus France, yeah.
Yes, it was. Because I'm watching that in my head right fucking now because it just made no goddamn sense.
That you just completely gone against the whole point of a flag match. Anyway, it's a tough one for me to call this because logic says Cody Rhodes should win, but at the same time you don't really want to bury, quote, Anthony Ogogo.
Cody don't gotta win.
He don't got to, but the storyline makes sense for him to have this big heroic win.
You know what? It's got the writing is all over the walls on this one. You give these guys 15, 16 minutes, maybe even 18. You let them go out there. You let Cody carry this entire thing. You let this kid get it all in. Make him work. Make him, hit some rest holds. Make him have him hit the ropes, clotheslines. Make him do some shit. You know what I mean? Make this kid do some shit. Make him a star. Exactly. Make him a star. And then right when the time is right, fucking eat those punches. Eat the shit out of them. Get 3, 4, 5 in the fucking corner. Have fucking Cody stumbling out just for a go-go to look right at the dude. And boom, one big shot to the jaw. Knocks the fuck out. Shocks the world. You could do it that way. Or, like I said, if you're going to really build to a flag match, chicanery. Look how many motherfuckers are going to be on the side of the ring. You got QT Marshall. Camarado's going to be on the side, probably all bandaged up like a dumb shit. And who's the other dude? Aaron Swallow?
Yeah.
Swallow?
Formerly Mr. Bailey. Yep.
Yeah, Swallow, not Swallows.
There you go.
Formerly Mr. Bailey. Yep.
There you go.
I mean, there is a way for Cody to win while making Anthony Ogogo look good, but he's got to do it just right, or people are going to resent him for winning.
But see, that's the thing. I really can't see that. I can't see him, like, unless it's like one of these things where unless they start going to blows, you know what I mean? Like, it turns into a shoot all of a sudden. Cody and him start exchanging hands, and then Cody just catches him, knocks him out. Oh, hey, I got caught. Any boxer can get caught. That's probably the only way this kid can lose in reality, because I'm sitting here stirring it in my head, and unless Cody gets some fucking, pull of the tights or Arn Anderson gets involved, you're losing, bud. You are losing, bud, and you should rightfully lose. You should rightfully lose by fucking taking a left hand straight to the chin and go down like a sack of potatoes.
I could see like Cody taking a couple punches like dude the other day last week.
Exactly.
To start like spitting up blood and whatnot, and then he just spits the blood in QT's face. And then QT jumps in and starts beating him up, and he gets win by DQ.
I could totally see something like that.
Yeah.
Totally see something like that. I mean, it's a little bit shitty of an ending, but again, my whole gimmick is just don't even just give him the dub. Give him the W. I mean, if it means Cody has to do something stupid to make himself look like a dweeb and then just get caught with a punch, hey, guess what? You're a dumbass and you got caught with a punch.
Okay, Mike, what do you think? What was he going to shout?
I know. I was like, I took my headphones out. There you go. I love it.
We got
I'm top of that. Go.
Yeah. Speaking of flags,
that was when we get before you go. Yep.
Yeah, I said they invited my mother to the party.
Oh, you're welcome with that, man. I'll start playing Venga Boys next if you like.
No, thank you. I have to put up with that enough when I see her. No, thank you.
So, Anthony Ogogo.
You're saying Anthony... Oh, no.
Yes. Boom, boom, boom. He could go back to the room. Yes, I'll go with Anthony Ogogo.
All right, Nicola?
Is that going to have to be Cody? Sorry, I almost said Corey.
I heard that, Corey. It wasn't
Goddamn
Corey.
Corey, not Rust.
Shit, sorry, Cody. There we go. I say the name right now. We call him Corey a different time.
Right, Corey and Rusty.
Calm down, flatbread, you know.
Yeah.
Flatbread.
Again, it's easily done.
Yeah, I'm going Cody. I gotta go
Cody.
I can't do it, Anthony Ogogo. He's got to win. Make yourself a fucking star, because this kid's got the star quality.
Well, I mean, like I said, you know, he can still be a star and still lose by
No. Make him a fucking star. What's going to happen if Cody loses? What's going to happen? Nothing. Nothing's going to happen if Corey loses. We're going to still sing his fucking song. We're going to wait for his ass on Wednesday or next Friday. And nothing's going to change if this motherfucker loses. Nothing. But you know what will change if this goddamn Anthony Ogogo doesn't win in impressive fashion? We ain't going to care. You know what's going to happen when we don't care? He's going to be a mid-carder. And what happens when you're a mid-carder and you're a fucking star? You flounder in this company, you flounder in this business, and you run away. Don't do that. This kid is a fucking star. Get him up there now. Knock out Cody. Let's fucking move on. It ain't going to be that big of a deal. Cody can lose. Remember when Cody didn't win the world title and he never can challenge for the world title again? Are we clamoring for him to be a world champion? No. Eat a loss. Make a fucking star.
Anybody?
Don't be WWE.
Anybody changing from Cody?
Nope.
Yeah, go on then.
Made
a good point.
I'll stay with you, Travis.
Thank you.
So that's.
I love you, Travis, but he made a really good point.
Well, I mean, I get what y'all are saying, but like, I just picture, you know, if you can still make him a star and still get the win by like him just going in and beating the living shit
No, and I understand
out
that,
of
but
Cody.
didn't we?
And then
I
get
know.
disqualified.
I've said the same thing about somebody else that's come in and had happened. And what happened? They didn't get that gigantic star win, and they floundered because I don't fucking remember who I'm talking about. But this isn't the first time I've had this conversation.
I don't know. I feel like Cody's gonna get the like crowd advantage. He's gonna get that pop. He's gonna be the crowd favorite. And
Exactly. So
I
think
don't know.
about
I
what
don't
happens when he gets knocked out and loses.
I am Mr. 9%. I'm sticking with Cody.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. That's is
fine.
2 for Cody, 3 for Anthony.
Terrible. The worst.
I was actually going to sing that before you did that. Fuck's sake.
We also have to remember this is the first full capacity wrestling show in over a year.
Oh, yes.
You know I hate it, though. You know why I hate it. It's fucking Florida.
I know.
Just fucking Florida.
They seem to do okay with WrestleMania, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. But there was also dumb shits not wearing their mask there, too.
Oh, there's always
Yeah, I
dumb
noticed
shits.
that. That's everywhere. No one's wearing masks
Well,
now.
they say it's not a big deal anymore as long as you're vaccinated.
True. Exactly. But still.
They'll wear a poncho, but not a mask.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this, boy. Even though I'm gonna get vaccinated, I'm still wearing my goddamn mask at like the Walmart and shit. Oh, motherfuckers is nasty.
Moses,
Exactly.
same thing. So yeah, I'm right there.
I'm vaccinated now, and I'm still wearing my mask. So yeah,
There you
nothing
go.
growing arm or turn
Yeah,
zombie.
I go get my first one here in a few hours.
Oh, there you go.
My-
Make sure you get some ibuprofen and some Gatorade.
You're gonna
Hey,
be
why-
tired as fuck.
Why,
and
why do
don't
you think
touch
I'm
alcohol
baby
if
free?
you do.
Why do you think I'm kid free for the weekend? And that way I could, just in case.
My age group finally became eligible late last night, so I'll be here
Welcome
soon.
to us.
Damn, for you guys, really?
Yeah, they've been doing older ones first and just working their way down.
Not to get
I-
crazy about
I-
it, but they're already like letting like teenagers take it out here, like 12
Yep,
to
like
16.
12, yep.
Yeah, they're not here yet. They've not started on the. They haven't even said it yet.
Ridiculous.
No, but they're in the schools.
Yeah, yeah, but they're in school though. Yeah, they're not at home right now. They're at school, but they break up tomorrow. It's all good. We'll go back into crazy town.
We're
The
so
thing with-
backwards.
The thing with me,
We really are.
the
Fuck
thing with
you,
me,
Boris.
The thing with me too is you're also going back to Texas for WWE live events, and I'm like, again, it's Texas, and also Texas. And number two, do you see it being full capacity, or do you see them doing like a different WrestleMania where it's only going to be X amount of people?
Oh no, it's full.
Oh.
It'd be a Daly's place.
They might go to like smaller venues than they did previously.
True.
But I don't know. And that's another thing that I hated about fucking Raw and SmackDown was like, oh, I'm, Riddle, and I'm going to be there. Come see me.
Oh, yeah, Braun Strowman is the conductor.
Everybody was doing that.
Yep, Braun Strowman, the conductor of the Strowman.
That shit got old so fast.
Well, Jeff was on it. Jeff Hardy did a nice little thing chanting, Hardy, Hardy, Hardy.
How does it do?
Well, Hulu takes out half of, like, the shit that I care about.
Good shit,
so
Hulu.
I haven't seen Jeff Hardy in, like, I don't even know the last time I saw a match.
Well, he lost last week or 2 weeks ago to Jinder, and they hindered that. Yeah, he lost to Jinder Mahal.
When was the last time he won a match? Not that I'm dissing him in any way, but when was the last time he actually
crashed his car?
Yeah, Elias, with Elias in the Symphony of Destruction. Just like the Pied Piper. Yep.
How long ago was that?
Like late last year.
Yeah, there's my point. Okay, fair enough.
I think they said this is the most consecutive loss that he's had since like 2000s.
Yeah,
something like that.
I believe that.
That sucks. He needs to win at least one. Obviously, but no. Fuckers.
Okay, next match. I'm pretty confident in this one. Sting and Darby Allin versus Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page. Now, first of all, it's Sting's first actual wrestling match in a long time.
Since 2015, yep.
Since 2015, and it's also in front of a sold-out crowd. So, initially, I was going to say Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page get the win because I can see it. But at the same time, Sting in front of a live crowd.
Well, here's the thing. Let me plant the seed in your head one time. They're heels.
Yeah.
You can do some heel shit and win.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Well, like kicking Darby Allin down the stairs.
Yeah, that's such a dick thing to do. And then of course Darby's like, "You just want me to roll down the stairs? Yeah, you got it." Because this crazy fucker don't give a shit, dude. I feel so bad for when this kid hits like 30 years old. I used to think my knees and back hurt like right when I turned 30. He's just gonna collapse.
Yeah. He's just gonna be ahead.
Yeah, right. I'm all right, guys.
Hey, Darby, you've got to have a match. Hang on, I'll just grab my head. I'll be there in a second.
Yeah, right.
Sting can kick his head at like a ball that every person's having a go at.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Keenan and Kel, two heads are better than none. Could somebody please give me my head? That's what it reminds me.
It reminds me of the Black Knight from Monty Python.
Yeah.
You haven't got any arms or legs. I'm invincible.
Flesh wound.
Just a flesh wound.
He's all bleed all over you. Oh yeah, what are you gonna do? Bleed on me?
Call it a draw.
Invincible. I have to watch that now. God damn it. How about you?
All right, I'm gonna stick with Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page.
I don't like it. It makes me feel bad on the inside. As much as I'm like, it's Sting and it's Darby Allin and it's a live crowd. You gotta fucking build these geeks, otherwise they're gonna do nothing. And letting them beat people up in the background and then losing on the pay-per-view is not building anybody up. So there's gonna be some chicanery. My guess is Sting's gonna get hit with his bat, and Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page are gonna pick up a win.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Anybody think any differently?
Yes. I'm going to be the oddbod this time. I'll go with Sting and Darby Allin.
Yeah, right.
But only because I've just bought his t-shirt and I'm still waiting for it to turn up, the Darby Allin one, that is. So, yeah. Fuck it. I'll go with him too.
Our shipping takes forever. Why does AEW not have a UK store yet?
Tell me about it. I ordered it last Friday, and I keep looking at the track, and it's like, nope, still in a destination.
Wish you guys
like,
had a Hot Topic. It'd be like a one-stop shop.
Oh, we need a Hot Topic so bad.
That's what I'm going to be doing this
Come
weekend
on, Tony.
as well. Is going to Hot Topic because goddamn, my man Harold went to Hot Topic, and he found the sweetest fucking Brody Lee shirt I have ever goddamn seen. And if it's there, I'm buying 2 of them.
Tony, buy Prime.
Yeah, I went and a couple weeks ago, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and went back to Hot Topic. Got like I think it was like $80 worth of like New Japan and AEW merch.
Yes,
were like $12.
Yeah, because they put that shit on clearance because it doesn't sell like their goddamn Twilight shirts. Fuck that stupid shit.
Yeah, it was buy one, get 2 free, and then there was like additional clearance on top of that. I'm like, hell
dude,
yeah.
I need to start a pro wrestling tees here in fucking Cali. That's it. I'm doing it. That's my new jupe.
Mike or Travis, do you agree with Nicola?
You watch them all say no.
I'm honestly torn, but I feel like they're really trying to do something with Scorpio and Sky. At least I thought they were, but now I'm just like confused as to what the hell's going on. I'm probably gonna go Darby and Sting.
All right, Mike.
Hey, someone join my little club. That's scared I'll terrorize him later.
I am gonna go with Sting and the Mini Stinger.
Mini Stinger, yes.
Mini Stinger. I thought they were calling him something else. I've forgotten what it's called though. Never mind. Yeah, that one. That'll do. We'll go with that.
Well, I'm gonna stick with Sky and Paige.
Mm-hmm.
Because there is another tag match, and I really, really hope I'm right on this one. Young Bucks defending the tag team titles against Mox and Kingston. Please be Mox and Kingston.
Yes.
It has to be Mox and Kingston. I'm not trying to. Yeah, I'm not trying to hate on the Bucks. I love the Bucks. Everybody knows I love the Bucks. But dude, you've guys beaten everybody already. Y'all ain't even had the belts that motherfucking long. Y'all beat everybody already. Like, it's okay. You can lose them. It's not a big deal. You know what I mean?
I hope they do.
I don't. And in this, by the way, is not me saying I don't want John Moxley back in the title picture. And no means am I saying this, but giving them these tag titles gives them something to do, and I'd rather them have something to do than not be on TV. And on top of that, do you really want to break these guys up? Do you want to break up that fucking awesome background banter?
No, they are so entertaining together. Plus, Eddie Kingston hasn't won anything yet.
Exactly.
And he's too talented not to win anything.
I love the duo with them two. They're both just, it works. I like watching them both. They're funny and fucking nuts. Should I say?
Plus,
who is he? He's a rapper. Who's the other one? He's a rapper's friend.
It's a rapper's friend. It's the greatest thing ever.
Rapper's friend.
But like we're saying, this is the first time that they've had a full crowd. You gotta have a title change. And I'm sure we're gonna get the women's title change for sure, but 2 wouldn't kill you, because I know the fucking world title ain't changing.
Mike, do you agree with everybody else on Mox and Kingston?
Yeah.
All right, full house. Now bring home those titles and bring home those shoes.
And the shoes. Oh no, they're gonna wear the shoes to the ring and then win the title.
Yeah, you can keep the socks.
They got holes in them by now. It'd be hilarious.
We're doing this one pretty late in the card. I actually expect this one to be on a little earlier, but I love how on Wikipedia it says Miro or Dante Martin.
Yes, I was like, who the fuck is Dante Martin?
Dante Martin's not winning the TNT title tomorrow. Shut up. Let's just keep it simple. Miro versus Lance Archer for the TNT title.
Miro.
Lance.
No, I don't
you
know.
Think,
Ignore that.
Miro's reign's going to be that short?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
God, I don't want it to be, though. I really don't. But, dude, are you really going to tell me that you're just going to keep fucking over Lance Archer like this? Because that's what this is right now. This has nothing to... Now, understand, this has nothing to do with Miro. Nothing to do with Miro. I want that to stick in everybody's mind right now. He needed to break away. He needed to win that belt. He needed to this. He needed to that. That's great. He's on the great path. But if Lance Archer doesn't win, what do you do with him? And unless you plan to let him walk away and go back to New Japan, you let him have this belt. If this belt becomes a little flippy floppy, so fucking be it. I remember another belt that was excellent, that was a great worker's belt back in the day that was flip-flopped like nobody's business. It was called the WCW Cruiserweight Championship. Banger after banger after banger after banger. It didn't matter if the title changed hands because we got a banger.
You know what has me like super excited? This is going to be the first match with Miro in front of a live audience since he left WWE. They're going to go Rusev Day. And I'm going to die.
And I'm going to die. Okay.
I'm going to die laughing. I will laugh my ass off. I swear I will.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but I just know it's going to happen. And I know it's going to be funny as hell.
I'm going to go Lance Archer as well, based on the fact that he's already lost the TNT title match once. He's already lost the world title match. He can't keep losing title matches.
No.
No.
No, you can't.
Mike?
Miro.
Okay. There had to be one we couldn't convert.
Well, first and foremost, I'm going to say he wins with the accolade because I refuse to call it the game over because that is so fucking dumb.
It's so dumb.
Lame.
All right, then. What else we got?
Just the obvious one next.
Yeah, let's do the obvious one next. Hikaru Shida defending the women's title against Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
Let me go first.
Go ahead, Mike, because you're always going last on these ones.
Well, I'm polite because I let you guys go first. I'm going to say it just because. Britt motherfucking Baker.
Attaboy.
And if she does not win, I will be so mad.
I also choose Britt motherfucking Baker.
Because here's the thing. This girl, when she was on the damn Jericho Cruise, I wanted her to get off my TV. But that girl then proved she is one of the hottest heels on that show and in professional wrestling. She can go. It's time for her to get the belt. Because she's going to be the focal point of the women's division. Give it to Britt Baker. And I love Hikaru Shida. But it is Britt Baker's time.
Not just one of the hottest heels. She's one of the best women going right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Facts.
Like I said, I took off -5 because of what she said after the Thunder Rosa match where she hoped she got 5 stars with the Dave Meltzer thing. That kind of took off 5 points for me.
Oh, my God. Why?
Because it should not be wanting to impress Dave Meltzer. It's about putting on a performance.
What if it was a joke?
It was gimmick.
All right,
That
even
was
if it
all
was
gimmick.
But the fact that she even had to mention it is ridiculous. I don't care if it was
my goodness.
Yeah, I would assume she was being sarcastic.
I know, but still.
Yo, I don't know if I've ever said
You
it
mentioned
on the air,
Meltzer,
but
that's it.
I'm going to say it right now. The only reason motherfuckers hate Meltzer is because he made a job out of our fucking life's dream. That's why we hate this motherfucker. That's why. Because this motherfucker gets paid, and he gets paid top dollar to just know wrestling. That's it. He's been studying since the 70s, and he's known it now. Yeah, does he love New Japan? Fuck yeah, I fucking love New Japan too. If I got something, look at the shit we're watching on WWE, NXT, all this other shit. None of that shit is fucking even fun. I watch New Japan, I'm intrigued. So yeah, I'm gonna fucking like him a little bit more. Are you kidding me? Shit, everybody want to hate on the guy because the dude makes millions of dollars just watching wrestling. And then being on documentaries. I hate his ass too. I wish I was his ass, but
yeah,
respect him.
You want me to take it, Mike?
No, hold on. Well, is it a California thing, and Californians got to stick together?
No, because here's the thing. Because I used to never know who Dave Meltzer was neither. It had nothing to do with being in Cali. I always thought Brian Alvarez was on his own. I never knew he worked with Dave Meltzer. And when I found that out, I got into it. I used to think that Dave Meltzer was just like what everybody else thinks, a fucking dweeb who has an opinion who just so happens to get paid for said opinion. But then the thing is he's just been doing this for fucking fun forever. He just so happens to get paid. and he turned it into a fucking thing.
All right.
He's a wrestling historian who gets paid, and we hate him because of that.
I'm sorry, but he's no Bill Apter. Come on.
I didn't say he was Bill Apter.
Just saying though. I don't see it.
And how much money does Bill Apter make doing this? Exactly. So why is it we hate on Dave, but we can't hate on Dave Apter? Why is it we can hate on Dave, we can't hate on the guys from PW Insider? Why is it we can hate on Dave, but we can't hate on the guys that wrote WWE Magazine, that wrote all this other bullshit? Why is it we can't hate on these cats, but we have to hate on Dave Meltzer? Because he tells you the truth. He tells you the things y'all don't want to hear. That New Japan was better. That Kenny Omega is the real McDeal. That Kazuchika Okada is the second coming of Ric Flair. That Jon Moxley was way better off leaving WWE. I could go on for days.
I will
defend that cat. And you know what? Because you put it like that, yeah, it's half because we from Cali. Even though he's NorCal.
But I'm saying, you also talk about Brian Alvarez, and I'm sorry, but this guy can talk about his independent stuff. He will always be Dave Meltzer's bitch.
No, and I'm not going to backtrack on that one. His independent stuff was not very good. And by not very good, I mean, hell, in the 90s, anybody could have did some shit and been decent. You know what I mean? And good for you. Good for you for being able to write a book and making something out of nothing. You know what I mean? And for that, I commend him for it.
So
now, I'm a fan of his content because of said content. His indie scene, thank God I wasn't a fan of indie wrestling in the 90s.
So who's going with Britt Baker on this?
Everybody.
I'm sorry, but the fact that we have to bring this up like he's God when he's not. I'm not impressed by a 60-year-old man.
But nobody said he was God. He just so happens to be the guy that does star ratings, who started doing them for fun, and now wrestlers take the shit for real. So but who are we getting mad at? Are we getting mad at the wrestlers for taking it for real? Or are we getting mad at the dude?
Just in general. All right, go to the next one.
Order in the cult.
Yeah, I just did the break up the brawl ring bell ring.
I know, I thought that. I was like,
it's not a real WCW in here.
I think that's a debate for a whole episode one day.
I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not.
Is anybody not saying Britt motherfucking Baker?
Britt motherfucking Baker.
Baker. Crown this lady.
Crown me. Okay, then that leaves us with the two big matches of the show. First up, Stadium Stampede, Pinnacle versus Inner Circle. If Inner Circle lose, they must disband forever.
We got 3 matches left.
Yeah, 3.
What else did I miss? Wait a minute, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Oh, yeah. That one should have been done earlier, too. Hangman versus Brian Cage. Brian Cage.
Hangman.
This is one of them ones. It's you know what, Mike? Go ahead. I want to hear what Mike got to say.
Oh, no.
Brian Cage.
Oh, that's it? You ain't going to have no explanation?
It's Brian Cage.
It's Brian Cage, okay.
Not Brian motherfucking Cage?
Here's my thing on this. Because, he already lost to Brian Cage once. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was some chicanery. He can do it again. You build Brian Cage. I like that. Hangman, right now, I feel like he's in a rut. You know what I mean? I feel like if he loses, the heel turn is beyond imminent. But I feel like if he wins, he's kind of just floundering. You know what I mean? He's the good guy that we all like and we want to love him, but he's just kind of there. And I don't know if that's maybe I'm overthinking that. That's probably just me overthinking it. Give me Hangman then. You know what? It's the people, it's the whiskey, it's the Hangman. Make it the Hangman.
Whiskey's and gravy.
There you
go. Travis?
I have no idea. I'm trying to.
See,
I don't think. My thing is like, with it being got the crowd, you know, so they're gonna try to get that pop. You know what I mean? But at the same time, they can't overdo the pops, and all the fan favorites can't always win.
What do you mean you can't overdo the pops? It's the first time you're back in the arena. Why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you be a show not WWE based and give the people what they want?
Because that's the best damn thing about AEW is because it's not predictable like WWE.
That's true.
So they have to keep that.
That's true.
Because even if the fans don't get what they want, they will still pop, just not in a positive way. You know what I mean?
You'll still get a reaction. I got you.
Yeah. So still got to have that heel heat. So I don't know. I'm gonna go Brian Cage. Fuck it.
Brian motherfucking Cage.
Brian motherfucking Cage. Okay.
Okay, now Stadium Stampede. I don't want the Inner Circle to disband.
I fucking love
I do.
that. What?
Pardon?
You get that's twice. You fucking say one more stupid thing. You're fucking out of here, pal.
You talking to me?
I'll fucking chop you down like I did Mike 5 minutes ago. God damn it.
Why you went in a circle to break up?
Yeah, right. That's why I'm so confused. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd love Sammy to have a fucking singles run, but I don't want him to break up.
I get the feel that, like, when I think AEW, you know, I think Inner Circle, I think Kenny Omega, I think the Elite, you know. But now I want to think Elite, Pinnacle, you know. I want Pinnacle on top. And I feel like the only way they can get on top is by destroying and putting an end to the Inner Circle. I would hate for the Inner Circle to be over, but I think their time is up, and it's time for the Pinnacle to be the Pinnacle.
Goddamn, Trav makes too much sense.
Inner Circle, one bloody guts.
Just 5 minutes ago, he's like, say one more stupid thing and you're off the show.
Inner Circle did win Blood and Guts, so this would make them equal, and then that would lead to another match. The rubber match.
I don't want another match.
I don't want to see any more MJF. It's that simple.
Let's just think about this for a second.
But what would the third match be? What the fuck else what crazy ass shit could you do?
In front of a crowd? Because Stadium Stampede's not going to be in front of a crowd. That's going to be pre-taped on the other side of the arena.
Yeah, you can do Bunkhouse.
I mean, Blood and Guts had a decent crowd, but I would imagine they would want their third and final match potentially in front of a sold-out crowd.
Possibly.
Yeah, but are you really going to do another Blood and Guts match?
Let's do a triple cage.
Fucking bananas.
Let's have the double cage with another cage on top of that cage.
Yes. and let's bring back Jimmy King.
Oh yeah, Jimmy King. I will rule you.
And while you've got all them cages, add Monster Ball to that as well, and you've just got a fun little day.
Let's make a double cage lethal lockdown.
Oh hell yeah, I'd watch that.
You know what, Vince Russo was writing all of this down.
It's double or nothing. But to get back to the match, it's double or nothing. Pinnacle's going to double up on the win, and Inner Circle will become nothing. That's what's going to happen. There we go.
But it's double or nothing, not double and nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mike.
I'll go with the Inner Circle.
Okay. Any reason?
Nah.
Okay.
Main event.
Nicola.
Hello. Yeah.
Who's your pick?
Goddamn, my Trav jumping the gun.
I've just listened to everybody. Suppose who was it again? The Inner Circle and who?
The Pinnacle.
Pinnacle.
Team Jericho versus Team MJF.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jericho. Don't like MJF, so Jericho.
Travis, you're all alone now.
I don't know, because here's my thing.
You know, I like it that way. You know, I like it.
Terrible.
He also knows how much I hate MJF, so.
No, I mean, hey, I have more reason than any one of you.
I know you do.
MJF because he called my son ugly. Okay.
That shit was great. Great. It was the greatest moment of the RWT.
I know.
I did offer to set fire to him for you, but you said no.
I mean, I could see it with the Inner Circle losing, and then we get like the whole curtain call, hug it out, click thing, like back that destroyed kayfabe many moons ago. I could see that happening. Gives everybody their chance to go on their own. Jericho does probably nothing. Probably goes on tour with Fozzy. Hager does something. Sammy Guevara gets relevant again, and Santana and Ortiz get back in the title pictures.
Fozzy are going on tour in July.
Well, I do know Fozzy is going back on tour.
Yeah, when the 14th of July is the first night of the tour.
Then I hate you fuckers and give me the Pinnacle.
I mean, just because he's going on tour doesn't mean he can't take a break from the Inner Circle.
No, I get that, but at the same time, I guess that's just like a perfect out. It allows everybody to do their thing. And it goes with the name.
But
I think my thing with is they lost last year, Jericho's team, the Inner Circle there, so I'm going to say they win this year. That's why.
Yeah, that's what I keep thinking too.
There's a lot of elements to this.
Yeah, that's the great thing about it, though, isn't it? You just don't know because it is unpredictable.
That is what this shit is all about, and that's why I'm proud to say I'm an AEW mark. So,
you know what, though? I love how we usually always base our predictions on Jericho matches on when he's going on tour with Fozzy.
Yeah. Right?
Some way to do it, I guess.
He has done both before. He's gone on tour and still competed.
That's what happens when TK is your good friend and he'll let you borrow the plane. Fuck it, give me the goddamn Inner Circle. They can't disbar yet.
I'm sticking with Inner Circle.
I can't.
I want to see him have a good face run before they break up. They've only been
and
face
right now
for...
we need that.
All right then, let's do the predictable main events. Triple threat, world title, Kenny Omega, Orange Cassidy, and Pac.
Don Callis wins. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Mr. Pimp My Ride wins. Yeah, I call him Pimp. I don't care. I do not like Don Callis, and every time I see him and people have heard me going, his fucking Pimp's back again, or something like that, or someone smash him up, but he never gets hit. Someone needs to hit Don Callis, then I'll be happy.
I predict Kenny by God Omega wins and is then confronted by Moose.
Yeah, I can see that.
Can I ask one question? Is Orange Cassidy still alive after that neck? When he ate his neck? Oh, he's still breathing. Okay, I didn't think he'd be moving much after that move.
Yeah, he doesn't move much anyway.
No, he doesn't. Barring his multiple sunglasses.
You know, I thought he wasn't on the poster when I first saw it, and I looked in the back and he's just lying down.
That's not surprising.
No.
All right there.
Is it? Let's keep it simple. Is it a full house for Kenny by God Omega?
Yep.
Yep.
Mike?
Kenny Omega.
By God Omega.
Omega.
Kenny 7 stars.
There you go. The good old days.
There we go. That is Double or Nothing. Your moved ball predictions. We are also competing for the Bold Predictions title this weekend as well.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it on.
Bring it home.
Well then, thank you everybody for tuning in. This is the Max Wrestling Podcast. Remember to like and follow Max Wrestling on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also follow us at Max Wrestling UK on Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. And speaking of TikTok, sending a lot of love to Bear the Rottweiler today, who's going up to doggy heaven.
Aww.
If you've never seen him before, though, check out some videos because he is so hilarious, and I'm really sad about it. Okay, above all, go check us out at maxwrestling.net. Make sure you don't miss a very special interview this Saturday as we mark 1 year since the shift with Mike and I on Beyond the Max. We'll be as honest and as upfront as we can about what transpired last year. And follow us on social media at TheCaptain512, at MCL92, at Walker_TA92, and at SMRPodNet. Before we tap out and bid you adieu, remember, Twitch makes Vince's dick itch, and everyone on Anchor thinks he's a wanker, everyone on TikTok thinks he's a cock, including Moses Marquez.
You're goddamn right. All those things in on half of them, but yeah, absolutely. So everything's moving according to El Plano, if you will. Retro is dropping. It's dropping today because goddamn Peacock ruined me. So that's already coming out. That was October the 8th, I believe. 1996 is the one I'm in. Monday, I'm just going to be rolling them out. So the next one will drop that following week from the April the 12th. The Go Home show for WCW Halloween Havoc 1996, where you got Hogan and Savage for the NWO WCW title, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And then the one where the Outsiders finally get a shot at the Harlem Heat. So we get that as well. Bolt Rant has 3 episodes are going to be dropping Friday. They're all just going to flop on out there because I'm sick and tired of holding on to them. And then possible live stream review on Sunday after AEW. Join me at twitch.tv/BigMo2425. We're going to talk about it as I scream and yell at my TV while playing Call of Duty.
Nice.
Which is the younger equivalent to Old Man Yells at Cloud.
There you go.
Yeah.
I am the old guy on a fancy computer yelling at these new fangled teenagers playing these video games.
Good for you.
There you go.
These youths.
All right, somebody's got to do it.
Mike, who you been talking to besides me?
Oh yeah, adult star Lacey Bangs, and
Does she?
Yes, Lacey Bangs.
I'm not going to be that guy, but I'm going to be that guy. The name sounds familiar.
All right, I'll send her the link, man. So, big time Tony Verma from NYWC. We talked about the good old days with NYWC, taking on Brian Myers and Brett Matthews, a.k.a. Hawkins and Ryder, guys like Mike Mondo and Matt Stryker up in the place. It was a fun reminiscent of Long Island's finest, the Northeast independent wrestling scene with the New York Wrestling Connection. Check me out with LFC Lingerie Fighting Championships. We got a lot of events coming up in the Sturgis area, 12th, 13th, and 14th, and LFC is going to Mexico in October for Lucha Lingerie. There you go. So, check us out, lingerifc.com, Beauty, Strength, and Dominance, the 3 key elements that make women the work of art that they are, on all audio platforms, wherever you get your audio platforms. You can check me out each and every week with Dazzy, Travis the Walker Anderson, Moses Marquez. We are the 4 horsemen for the Max Wrestling Podcast, and Daz and I on the NetPick side of things. And the last thing I'll say is, Nicola, thank you for coming on the show and not big leaguing us. All right, I'm out.
You cheeky fuck.
That was not big leaguing us. Dig it.
Right, number 1, Mr. Larkin. I do not big league anyone because you're all better than me. You know it.
Except for Ryan Squad.
Except for Ryan.
Except for them, yeah. Them 3 are going to die an unburied tragic death, but that's not the point. Anyway. Yeah, sorry for interrupting.
Nah, you're cool.
Well, if people are brave enough, where can they find you?
Normally in hell, but as of right now, you can find us on Nicola Mac 853 on Twitter under the Demoness, and if you want to find me on Facebook, it's Nicola MacDonald Dave Smith, and that's about it. But yeah, look in hell and make sure you don't miss this exhibition with the Demoness against these 3 ants, as we're calling them now.
Oh, it's going to be a massacre.
3 chuckle fucks.
The chuckle fucks. Team chuckle fuck. And join us
next week
as we head into June on the 1st anniversary of the shift. And also, there's no predictions next week, but there is the week after.
Yeah.
Wait, when is hell? What is it? Against All
Odds.
Odds.
Against All Odds, yeah. Heck in a Cell is the end of the month.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
This was episode 324. We will catch your ass down the open road, and that's the bottom line. Goodbye. Mwah. And good night. Bang.
Let's go, Britt motherfucking Baker.
DMC.